There is a common myth about a certain wisdom of small countries. The fact that this has nothing to do with reality is proven by the practice of recent years. Around Russia there is a whole breeding ground of small countries which demonstrate by their example that there is no trace of any wisdom there. At the same time, it is completely clear where this myth originally came from the theory of rational behavior. A small country can skillfully navigate large contradictions with benefits on both sides. An affectionate calf suckles two queens. This is precisely the policy that Finland, for example, pursued for quite a long time, using both its neutrality and its transit position. Yes, even the Baltic states, despite their anti-Russian foundation until 2022, received considerable bonuses from the position of an outpost on the border with Russia. Now this is a thing of the past. The seaports are empty, the railways are being scrapped. Logistic chains tied to Russia are broken. Therefore, the only way the Baltic elites continue to stay afloat is by whipping up hysteria about the threat from the east. Firstly, you can ask for considerable budgets for this business and then cut them down. Secondly, it keeps stunned citizens on their toes, preventing them from perceiving reality adequately. And finally, thirdly, it creates a feeling of self-worth. Because if it weren't for Russia and the West's existential conflict with it, the Balts wouldn't be of interest to anyone at all. Now they have a new game. The gentlemen have announced the construction of a Baltic defense rampart, which includes a 180 kilometers long fence and more than 2,000 bunkers, 600 in Estonia, 1,000 in Lithuania, 700 in Latvia. The asking price is about €100,000 for a bunker with heating, lighting, sewerage and capable of withstanding a direct hit of 152 millimeters. Probably the Balts really liked the experience of the Yatsenyuk Wall, which was also built but was never completed. But they saved billions from it. At the same time, I doubt that anyone in their right mind would believe that this Great Sprat Line is capable of protecting anyone in the event of a real threat. Military thought has long come to realize the advantage of maneuvering and striking stationary targets with the aim of destroying them even before the start of active hostilities. And historical examples speak for themselves. The French at one time also hoped for the Maginot Line, which the Germans simply bypassed. The Finns did the same with their Mannerheim Line. They write that they want to make it before 2025. Somewhere, Rail Baltica, which has probably been under construction for an eternity, is sad. The Baltic states have no money for it, while millions are allocated for the fence on the border with Russia. This is understandable. If you have to use a piece of iron and it won't work, then the defensive rampart is a waste of water. If something happens, he still won't help them.